Hi, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. It's just after 10:30 UK time on the 28th of November. It's a Thursday, so that's happy Thanksgiving to any um, stateside people. Um, yeah, I was thinking that I hadn't done a video for a while. Not that I need to do them regularly, just when something pops into my head. As you know, I'm not really looking for followers. I'm just looking for a bit of fun. Well, a fun and a rant. Um, when a headline popped up this morning, I thought that'll do. I'll do that because basically in the UK, what has happened is that the government has negotiated with farmers, and they're now adding a substance to the feed for cattle to prevent them. How shall I say this without getting struck off? Without them producing so much gas out of the rear end. I really want to say, but what is it my granddaughter calls it? Trump. So that they don't trump as much. And I thought, this is just getting beyond a joke. Again, for the sake of climate change. When I was at the NEC a couple of weeks ago for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, a chap from Greenpeace said to me, but, if this is a scam, who's making money out of it? The people that produce all these stupid things. I mean, probably, I don't know for sure, but so therefore I won't say it. You know where I'm going. Somebody's making money out of this, and it's no me, that's for sure. But we're basically accepting yet again something that's been put in our food chain. So the fun bit is just thinking about that these animals are causing a problem with their gaseous explosions. So that's the fun bit, but the serious bit is that it's becoming more and more acceptable to interfere with our food chain. And I deliberately choose foodstuffs from a company that can supply a great range of organic food. In this, I don't know if you have it elsewhere, but in this country, well, I started getting my shopping delivered when I was housebound, and I've just kept it up. Once a fortnight, I get a delivery from Ocado because they can source a really good range of organic food. And I go to buy Whole Foods online and get my dried foods from there in bulk, and they're really reasonable. So, like beans and nuts and stuff like that, I get from them. Uh, Again, because I'm getting a good source of organic. But even when it says organic or whatever, you really don't know. You think you're doing your best. You're paying twice as much probably for non-organic, but you really don't know what you're getting. You have to trust them. And the reason we're in the shit we're in is because we've trusted the system. It's gone. No trust left. But anyway, I'll continue to do that because I think I'm doing the best I can. And I'll continue to get organic. And because I don't want, uh, even because I'm getting organic, I don't know what they're doing to their foodstuffs. I don't know if that means that they're still using antibiotics on their chicken, and so on and so forth. Hopefully not. I know that there's one local supplier who has a sticker on his chicken saying um, uh, no antibiotics used in the rearing of these chickens. So I just don't want all of that. But we know fine well that um, animals are injected with antibiotics, and obviously they're jabs, they're steroids to build big healthy meat on the bones, because that's what the consumer wants: no fat, all muscle, blah blah blah. So they give up that, and they're taking in these steroids and so on instead. So yeah, this is just one other notch on the headwind. But even with the free range eggs, obviously I try to buy free range organic eggs. But somebody pointed out to me that he knew of a farmer who had put in for a license for something. I can't remember the exact figures that were used, but it's something like 40,000 free range chickens. And I thought, oh my goodness, how do you manage 43? In my infantile brain, I was imagining, the basket, the wee woven basket, trying to hunt for 40,000 chickens worth of eggs. Where are they going to be? Tops of trees? Sorry, my mind just went silly over this. Um, and I just couldn't imagine 40,000 chickens on a free range basis. And he said, oh, but it's okay. He's got something like 32 acres. And I went, okay. And then very quickly I thought, hang on a minute, 32 acres, there's 4840 square yards to the acre. I remember that 40 and 32 was in it somewhere. But I can't remember whether it was 32,000 chickens or and 40 acres or whatever, might be the other way around. Anyway, see how easy I cut a short story long. Anyway, when I worked it out, realizing that there were eights involved in both, it was a really quick back of the envelope calculation to discover that each chicken still only had 6 square yards. And I looked at my carpet, my wee rug in front of the furniture on the floor, and I thought, 6 square yards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still not very much. That chicken, okay, it can move it, she can move her legs, but I would hardly say that she can range freely. But that's what stuck on the box, so you never know what you're getting. And then, of course, I said that, must be some job collecting all these eggs off all these free range chickens. Oh, they'll go on a conveyor belt. So, again, my silly Harry McCleary head on, just thinking, oh, hang on a minute, says the chicken. I'm about to lay an egg. I'll just go and find my conveyor belt. And the poop is all collected on the conveyor belt and got rid of as well. Maybe I need to see the setup to really understand it. But all in all, it made me wonder. So, we accept these, we just don't know what's happening. We do our best. As I say, I will continue to eat organic food when possible. And I go to crowd farming for some of my fruit when it's in season. I think that's brilliant. On the mangoes on the tree on the Sunday and on my kitchen table on the Wednesday. And the best mangoes you've ever tasted, plums, blueberries. Um, so, yeah, I know that with my type A diet, I'm not supposed to eat mangoes, but it's one of these things. I do love a mango. And see, I've made it into 8.5 minutes, and I keep trying to keep it under 6, 7. So that's me for today. I'm going to stop there. I'd really like to thank everybody who comments because it makes me feel as if it's almost a community that we're pulling together. I love to see the comments. That sort of communication is excellent. And thanks very much for all the extra viewers and subscribers. As I say, it's not monetized, so I'm not making money out of it. You don't need to worry about, oh, she must be making a fortune. Well, for a kick-off, I don't have many subscribers. And secondly, it's not monetized, so it's fine. Anyway, that's me for today. Thanks very much for tuning in. And as always, live, love, but most of all, be happy.